All right, let's take a look at Stephen A's top 5 teams in the NFL after Week 5. The Seahawks were at number 5. The Niners came in at 4. Chiefs at 3. Saints at 2. And the New England Patriots at number 1. How does the list change after Week 6? Here he is.
You know what time it is. Thank you, Molly. Even though I could have got a more enthusiastic introduction. But that's all right. You just been contaminated by Max and Marcus. You understand what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right. I got this. This is Steven's A-list.
Why?
After Week 6, let's get right to it. The top 5 teams in the NFL, according to me, after Week 6. Let's go to number 5 on the list. Give it to me. The Saints. Why? Because Teddy Bridgewater is your quarterback, not Drew Brees. Yet they're 4-0 right now. Michael Thomas is still balling. They're handling their business. We see what they're doing with a backup quarterback. Just fantasize and imagine what they're going to be once my brother Drew Brees gets back. I got them in at number 5. Let's go to number 4 on the list. Give it to me. The Seahawks. Why? Russell Wilson. That's why. 5-1. That's why. Best start since like 2013. That's why. Even with the 49ers handling their business, the Seahawks will not go away. Keep your eyes on this boy. Let's go to number 3 on the list. He's a bad man. I'm talking about the Green Bay Packers. Why? You saw them last night. You saw what they did. Did you see Aaron Rodgers drop back the pass? Did you see him flick that pass to Scantling? Did you see him flick that pass to Lazard? Did you see what that bad brother can do night in, night out? I don't give a damn about Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, all these boys. If you're talking about greatness, I'm talking about sustainability. And we all know Aaron Rodgers is always in that conversation. Give it to me at number 2. That's right, Richard Sherman. I'm giving you the props, even though you don't want it. You want to talk about it? Why? I'm going to tell you why you belong in that list. Because you got one of the top defenses in the NFL. You're only averaging 12.8 points a game. You're surrendering. 5-0, 3-0 start on the road, handling your business, shutting down everybody. Nick Bosa and the crew getting after the quarterback. Richard Sherman, you might not want the praise. You want to go Michael Irvin on all of us. Keep the same intensity. Please don't lose the intensity. Keep the same intensity. Oh, forget all of that. You deserve the prop. You're going to get it. Stop being spoiled. Stop being cantankerous, Richard Sherman. When you're great, absorb the fact that we have a license to sit up there and say, yo, we see something different. Just deal with it. But let's go to number 1 on the list. Hey, Richard Sherman, I didn't give you the top spot. I didn't do that. Why? Because you don't have Tom Brady. That's why you've got porn star Jimmy. He ain't Tom Brady. That's why I didn't give you the number 1 spot, Richard Sherman. Just deal with it, suck it up, and understand. The Patriots and Tom Brady are still number 1.
I think this is his most intense performance yet. I think my low energy intro was actually great for you because you brought it up 10 notches.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
I'm going to start.
Did I do the wild? Did I do the wild?
I'm going to start the
Why? First day of your 53rd year. You're killing the why.
52. Don't give me that.
52. No, you just turned 52, so it's your 53rd year.
Oh, I'm
wow.
going to bring the defibrillator.
That was wild.
Killed it. Except you got it wrong at the top.
What?
49ers, the best team in football right now. You got to give it up. Look, the Patriots defense has been great. They did not look great against the Giants. Like, when you're splitting hairs at the top, you got to be honest about this. And you're right, they don't have Tom Brady, but you know who they do have? They have the quarterback that Belichick wanted instead of Tom Brady.
Porn star Jimmy.
They have the quarterback that Belichick is getting ready to hand the reins of the team over to. Tom Brady had to do an end around and go to the owner to get this dude shipped out of town.
And you know who else? They 5-0.
And by the way, the Niners have a great defense, but what's Shanahan known for? The offense. What happened to the Falcons' offense since he left? Yep. I got to say the Niners right now deserve number 1.
I hear you on Garoppolo, but ever since that, they've just been the 2 Super Bowls and won them.
No, they went to 3.
3 and won 2. Since you wanted,
and barely lost the other.
Bring that up since he wanted to keep them.
That's right.
Let's just make sure.
And San Francisco going undefeated because of porn star Jimmy.
You think the Niners should be at the top?
No. I got them. I would probably have the Niners at 3 right now.
I had the Pats. Who would you bump up? The Packers?
I bumped the Packers up.
Really?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. No, I bumped the Saints up, first of all.
Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if Jimmy G.
That was close last night.
At some point during this season, Jimmy G going to have to throw 40 passes.
I will say this.
Some point.
Let me challenge that on one thing. Please, it's Aaron Rodgers. I get you. But when you have a collection of talent on the defensive side of the ball that's holding 5 consecutive opponents under 20 points, that's giving up an average of 12.8 points per game. That is something that can overcome a great quarterback.
Stephen A., 2 things. First of all, the San Francisco 49ers are running the ball at a great clip, number one, which helps your defense, right? The second thing is, didn't we see Aaron Rodgers blast the Bears? Great ones usurp defenses usually. That's just the reality of what this is. Like, think about the Rams last year. Even though the Patriots only scored 13 points, who else you think would have scored 13? Like, maybe Mahomes, right? Maybe Mahomes have scored 13. Jared Goff gave him 3.
But hold on. What about the Saints for a second? Because the Saints have a great quarterback, and I think Bridgewater is underrated, but he's not Drew Brees. So the Saints have been holding it down. Like, the Seahawks and the Packers are winning games by the skin of their teeth, right? Not that the Saints haven't had close games, but that's with Bridgewater. Now you're going to drop Drew Brees.
Oh, as soon as he come back, he's going up to 3.
Saints might go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Week 6 is officially over, so let's play some Take It or Leave It to wrap up the weekend. First up, take it or leave it. The 3-3 Cowboys will miss the playoffs. Who wants to start?
I'll leave that one. I think the Cowboys are too talented.
I'll leave it too. I think the Cowboys still going to win the NFC East.
I'm going to take it.
Take that.
I'm going to take it. Listen, the Cowboys, I should be able to leave it. But these are the Cowboys. This is the NFC East. And on top of it all, Jason Garrett is still your head coach. Why shouldn't I take it? I'm not convinced. I'm not so. I expected you to be. Remember, when we predicted it while we were in Dallas at Texas Live, and by the way, Texas Live, I still plan on coming up there for a game to watch the game with y'all one of these days. I want to come there with you.
At some
I
point
want you and Darren Woodson there with me.
At some point, it's going to get old. You keep coming to Texas Live.
It ain't going to never get old.
Because I'm telling you, I'm going to send them goons at you.
Them people love me, man. Them people love me.
I'm going to send them goons at you next time you step in Texas.
If you know anything about me, I'm going to show up with you. So I ain't going to come by myself now. I ain't coming by myself. All right? And I don't know if they met my boy. I don't know if they met my boy Julie. I don't know if they met my boy.
Shout out to Juvie.
Please. Ain't nobody want to mess with Juvie. He might make you look anorexic. They can mess around if they want to. I'm here to tell you something right now. Here's the bottom line. When you sit up there and you look at the Dallas Cowboys, I had them going 5-1 over the first 6 games.
All right.
They are incredible.
I got another one for you. Stephen A., take it or leave it. The undefeated Niners will win the NFC West because the Seahawks are coming.
I'm going to take it. I mean, I think that defense is real. And so because of that, I got to say that I think the Niners will probably take the NFC West.
I think I'm going to leave it. It's not that I don't think a lot of Seattle. Great quarterback, great coach, and a well-balanced team. The Niners' defense, to me, looks special. And again, with Shanahan as your head coach, I believe in the offense. And then Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't really even done his thing yet, but I think there is a thing to be done. I like the Niners.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
Right? Like, right now, you look at that team, they the best team. Like, I mean, if we going week to week, if we going to keep doing Stevens A-list and we going to continue to talk about this, right now the 49ers are the best team in their division.
All right, next one here, guys. I'm going to go Texans. Take it or leave it. The Texans are the biggest threat to the Pats in the AFC. Marcus.
Leave it. It's still the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes will get healthy. They'll continue. They'll start running up the scoreboard. Andy Reid, too much experience. He'll fix things on offensively. And look, the games that they've lost ain't like they've not been close.
Yeah.
I wanted them to get Jalen Ramsey so bad so I could say, okay, here it is. They're a piece away on defense, but I'll still leave it because of the Chiefs. I agree.
I'm going to leave it because of the Chiefs. That's the reason why I think that with Tyreek Hill back, that offense is going to be so high-powered. I'm assuming that Patrick Mahomes' ankle going to get better. They ain't going to practice him or anything like that. They're going to prioritize getting him healthy. And you know what? Y'all might think this is crazy. I actually would be a proponent of sitting him out for a week.
Why not?
This is a special one for you. For tonight's playoff game, take it or leave it. Garrett Cole will shut down the Yankees in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Leave it. Yankees are winning tonight in the Bronx.
You really believe that? Or
Yes,
you're just
I do.
He's the only one I'm worried about, Garrett Cole.
They should be up 2-0
Yankees
right
are winning the series,
2-0.
but they ain't beating him.
They're beating Cole.